Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, downtown Chicago. Here to talk to you about the grain markets. It's Friday, February 28th. Let's all try to be calm here. Yesterday was the biggest drop in the Dow Jones in the history of our markets. And earlier in the week, we had the third biggest drop in the Dow Jones ever. So, nothing good comes in commodity markets when equity markets are under pressure like this. This is not going to last forever, so let's try to stay calm. A lot of correlation back to 1987 on this. There was one exit door to go through, and I was on the floors here in Chicago in 1987, and that Monday morning, Black Monday, it felt like the world was going to end. And you look at a long-term chart now, that was just a correction in a bull market. So also comparing this to the 2001 terrorist attack, where we worried about terrorism. And that seemed to go away here. So this is not a financial crisis. This is a biological crisis. And we'll get through this. We're a great country. And certainly markets are worried about schools closing and leaders catching this virus. So let's move on to the grains and talk a little bit about the fundamentals here. Here's the first chart of corn. It's trending lower. Demand for corn is very stout. And we just need to see exports pick up. Certainly China buying corn, soybeans. We had announcements, USDA sales of U.S. sorghum to unknown destination, which is China. So China buying anything is really bullish in here. So we'll see if we don't see something or hear something on these phase one commitments here. So March is when the grain markets, they seem to start trading higher here. That's in a few days now. The end of March, we have the planting intentions report. Remember, maybe we're setting up for a bullish corn stocks report. We've had this strong basis in corn all fall and all winter, so we'll see if we don't get that. And we just got to get through what we're going through here. And the soybean chart now next, I'm going to put in front of you, a little more constructive here. We had strength in soybean meal yesterday, higher. I think the reason for that is Argentina, they put a tax on their exports of the soy products. Remember, Argentina is the biggest soybean meal and soybean oil shipper in the world today. So I think that's why soybean meal rallied yesterday. So that's a good antidote for soybeans trading higher as well. And then the wheat market here, the chart there, trending lower. Winter wheat markets here are under pressure. Winter wheat conditions are in pretty good shape. They're stabilizing with the exception of Montana. So we'll see about all of that. So, 90 years ago, FDR reminded us the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So we'll get through this. I think there's going to be some demand opportunity here at lower prices on our grains when this coronavirus subsides and goes away. Let's all have an excellent weekend.